Welcome to Electronic Resources 101 eBooks through the Evergreen Library. My name is Ray Zell, she, her, and I am the Electronic Resources Librarian at Evergreen. I also help coordinate the research desk and rare books room. But today I'm going to be talking all about eBooks, how to find them, use them, request them, and what to do when you need help. So let's start by going over how to find eBooks through the Evergreen State College Library and how to use them. The best place to start is with the library catalog, which can be accessed on the library homepage at evergreen.edu/library. I've typed in the title of an ebook in our collection, A Paradise Built in Hell, but you can search for a title, author, subject, and anything in between. After you click the search button, you'll be taken into the catalog itself. And as you can see, it pulls up all kinds of different things, including the ebook and print book. So I'll show you a few different ways that you can tweak your results. One way is by the menu at the left, where you can tweak your results by availability, subject, and scrolling a little bit down by date, and also by material type. But the easiest way to filter by only ebooks is by selecting all items underneath the search box and going to eBooks. Another thing to note underneath the search box is if you click on anywhere in the record, you can limit to searching only in the title or only as author-creator. So for instance, if I was searching for Rebecca Solnit, I would want to search as author/creator, but since I'm searching by title, I want to search in the title. I see that the ebook is available, so I'm going to click on the title there. And this box will pop up that will show the title of the book, the author, and it says full text available. Underneath that are a variety of different ways that you can share this catalog record with others. The permalink option is a direct URL to this catalog record. You can also email this catalog record. But what we really care about is how to access the ebook, which is under availability and request options. You'll see that there's a link to EBSCO E-Book Collection, which is one of our ebook platforms at Evergreen. And underneath that, there's a note that says 5 users access. The platforms that we subscribe to have a lot of different licensing for ebooks. And 5 users access means that we have to purchase this ebook 1 copy at a time. For most ebooks in our collection, they're unlimited access, which means an unlimited amount of students can view them at once. But this particular ebook is set to 1 user at a time, so we have purchased 5 licenses. So 5 users access basically means that 5 people can view it at the same time. So let's click on EBSCO E-Book Collection and see what the platform looks like. This is what the ebook looks like in the platform itself. Kind of looks like a database page. And I'll go through a little bit of the tools that you can use and how to access the ebook itself. There's a tools menu on the right side, and I'll point out a few things here. The add to folder option is if you have a personal EBSCO account. It's free to set up. You don't need one, unless you want to organize all your research that you found through the EBSCO database. You can also cite this ebook by clicking on Cite. It's a computer-generated citation, so I definitely double-check capitalization and punctuation, but it'll get you started with building a bibliography. There's also this permalink option, which is another way of sharing this ebook with others. So this permalink is a direct URL to this ebook page. So if you're including this ebook in your course or in a presentation that you're giving, this is one way of sharing it with others. If you scroll down on the page, there's a few things I'll point out. There's hyperlinked subjects and categories here. These are usually present in most of our databases. It's one way of expanding your search. If you want to look at other materials through EBSCO that have subjects such as disasters, social aspects, you can click on that hyperlink and do a direct search through the database. Below that, it outlines the publisher permissions and concurrent user level. So the permissions for this ebook is that you cannot print, email, or save it, and it also restricts copy and paste. That basically means that you cannot download this ebook in a PDF format. In order to download this ebook, you have to use Adobe Digital Editions or another ebook platform like that. But you can read the ebook on your browser itself, and I'll show you how to do that. Underneath that is concurrent user level, and it says 5 copies available, which we know from the catalog record that there's only 5 copies available of this ebook. On the left side is a menu of different ways that you can access the ebook itself. You don't have to click on full download in order to read this ebook. If you want to just read it in your browser, you can click on EPUB full text, which will open the ebook in your browser window. On the left-hand side, you'll notice that the table of contents is there, or how you can navigate through the book itself. You can also just turn the pages with the arrows underneath the book. If you go on the top menu, you can search within the book by clicking on Search Within, and you can also take annotations or notes within the book by clicking on My Notes. You'll have to set up a free personal account to do so, but it's one way to basically write in the margins. If you need to download the ebook, let's say you don't have a very good internet connection or you want to read the ebook offline, you can click on Full Download at the top right, and I'll walk you through that. It'll prompt you to sign in with an EBSCO account, and that's okay. If you don't have an account, you can create one for free. I typically use my Google account because it's easier for me to not remember another username or password. But if you don't have a Google account, you can just create a username and password and then sign in. Once you sign in and click that download button again, it'll tell you all of the different download options you have. So as you can see, the PDF is grayed out because this particular book does not permit PDF downloads, but it does permit EPUB downloads. And EPUB is basically like a PDF without many options. You have to download something like Adobe Digital Editions, which they give you the link there to download, or another ebook platform that you're used to. Now that I've had Adobe Digital Editions downloaded and I've selected EPUB, I'm ready to download the full text of this ebook. After you download, it says, "Success, you've downloaded it." And you can see the ebook available in your downloads folder. I'm using Google Chrome, so it's displayed at the bottom. And if I click that file, it will open it up in my Adobe Digital Editions. It'll automatically download to your Adobe Digital Editions library, as you can see here. And it'll tell you how much time you have left. So I have 23 hours left on this loan, and it will automatically return to the database. You can check it out again. You can also renew the item by just right-clicking on the title. Let's check out another ebook on a different platform. This is Savage Dreams by Rebecca Solnit. It's available through eBook Central Academic Complete. And as you can see, there's no notes that say how many students can view this at the same time. So more than likely, this is an unlimited access ebook. If you click on the link, it'll take you into the platform itself, ProQuest eBook Central. It looks very different from EBSCO, but it has a lot of the same information. Up at the top, it'll go over availability. So it says your institution has unlimited access to this book. That's great. That means an unlimited number of students can access this book at the same time. There are also no copy, print, or download restrictions, so you can download this book in PDF form. You don't have to have an EPUB reader. How do you access this book? Well, there's a few different tools on this menu here. You can add this book to your bookshelf if you have a personal ProQuest account. You can also share the link to this book by clicking that button, and you can automatically cite this book and start building your bibliography. But if you just want to read the book, you can click on Read Online, which will open the book in a browser window. And the same as EBSCO, the table of contents are displayed on the left, and you can navigate through the different options on the left as well by using those icons. The book icon will enable you to download the book and give you some information on how you can use the book. The star icon is annotation, so you can take notes while you're reading through this book. And the magnifying glass will allow you to search the full text of this book. If you want to download the book in PDF or EPUB, you can click one of these icons at the top. It'll take you to this screen. It won't prompt you to log in with a ProQuest account, which is great because you can just download the PDF there. If you want to download the EPUB, it'll give you some more options as well, but it's relatively the same process as EBSCO, accessing it through Adobe Digital Editions. Here's another book on a different platform. This one's available on Springer Link, and there's no access notes on this one because all of the ebooks on Springer Link are unlimited. This is what the page looks like. It's a little bit more simple. As you can see, you can download the book in a PDF or EPUB format by clicking those buttons there. And scrolling down, you'll see the full table of contents and a little bit more information about the book with individual PDF icons by each chapter. So if you want to just download one chapter, you can do so. Here's another book on a different platform. This one's on eDuke or Duke University Press. All of the books on this platform are also unlimited, so there's no notes about access. And it's pretty simple. Give you some information at the top, and if you scroll down, you'll see the table of contents with individual PDF links to download each chapter. Another book on a different platform. This one's on Wiley Online Library. Also an unlimited platform, so everything available on Wiley you can access in PDF form. A little bit about the book at the top, and if you scroll down, there's the table of contents where you can download the full book or individual book chapters. You might be asking where all these platforms are listed. If you go to the library homepage, evergreen.edu/library, underneath the library catalog search box, there is a link to research databases. There's also a link to article databases above the library catalog search box if you're already searching in the catalog. It'll take you to the same place, which is the database list. And from the database list, you can filter by just ebook databases, which will give you a list of all of our ebook databases. And if you want to browse those individual platforms, you can do so from there. How do you request ebooks from the library? If you go to our homepage at evergreen.edu/library and scroll all the way down to the bottom where our hours are listed, there's a link to make a purchase request. After clicking that link, you'll be taken to this form. It'll prompt you to log in all the way at the bottom, but it'll also remind you to check our catalog, make sure it's not available already. And if you want an individual journal article or book chapter, you might want to request through interlibrary loan instead. I'll talk a little bit about individual versus institutional licensing. You'll notice that I didn't mention Amazon Kindle or Pearson or a variety of different physical books that are not yet available in ebook form. I'll be the first one to tell you that not everything is online. I did mention a lot of platforms on the right: EBSCO, Wiley, ProQuest, Springer, and Duke. And there's a little bit of a gray area of what the difference is between these platforms. So if you see a book available on Amazon or through Pearson, it's not always available through the library. So keep that in mind when you're requesting books. Also keep in mind that not every book is available in electronic format. A lot of books are just published in print, and that's the way it is. So if you're making a list of course materials for your class, just keep that in mind. What do you do when you need help? One resource is this electronic resources guide that I've created. and it may be where you found this video. This is what the home page looks like. There's a tab for each different type of electronic resource, including electronic books. It'll walk you through the process of finding ebooks through the catalog, much like I did in this presentation, and it also provides a link to the list of ebook platforms. Also available on this page is a tab for our digital collections and archives created by our archivist. If you're looking for that type of content, you can go here and see what we have. There's also a link for open access and OER. OER stands for Open Educational Resources. They're free books that you can use, download, and sometimes edit for free. So if you're looking for a way to reduce the cost of your class, this is an excellent way to do so. I've listed a lot of different resources for finding open textbooks and course materials at the top. There's also resources for finding free audiobooks, databases and journals, films and videos, images, and sheet music. And my contact information is on all of these pages if you want to reach out to me directly. Also on this page is a tab on accessibility. It goes over some unique accessibility issues when it comes to ebooks. Also mentioned here are some access to audiobooks and accessibility for streaming media and journal articles. And if you need technology support, accessing electronic resources, there's some links here to help you out. The library building is currently closed for spring 2021 and hoping to open in fall 2021, but you can reach out to us in a variety of different ways. You can email us at libraryhelp@evergreen.edu. You can click this Ask a Librarian chat icon 24/7 and chat with us. You can also drop into our Zoom drop-in hours, which are listed on the library homepage. We're also available on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. We send out a semi-regular library newsletter via email to all faculty, staff, and students as well. Thank you for watching.